Probably everything. I mean, that was the first thing I ever wrote. And it's very unself-conscious. I mean, I was like 21 years old at the time. And I had a lot to learn about writing. And a lot to learn about cooking too, actually. I don't think that anyone could publish that book today. I mean, there's this wonderfully naive quality about it. Sometimes now when I look at it, I just wince at some of the writing. It's so overwritten. But I've learned a lot since then. Well, it's interesting because food writing is a very particular kind of writing, and it's really hard because you're writing about something that's totally intangible, and you don't know. I mean, when I taste something, I don't know if it's the same thing that you're tasting. So what I have to do is figure out a way to make you taste that. It's wonderful training for a writer. Writing recipes is one thing because you're giving instructions, but writing about the experience of taste and the experience of being in a restaurant, you're really trying to put the reader in your place, and I think it's extraordinary training for a writer. You really have to very consciously think of the reader and think about, am I describing this well? You know, there are very few words for taste in the English language, so you have to write beyond taste. You have to try and use a lot of metaphors. You have to think about color and sound, and you're trying to be as evocative as you can, and it's great training. Well, I think what it's done is it's put the onus on the people who are the professionals to be better than they've ever been before. Because if there are lots of amateurs out there who are putting forth their opinions, their recipes, their ideas, if you're being paid to do it and you're becoming, you know, the voice of a city, you better know what you're talking about, you better be a good writer, and you better be a lot better than those other people. So I think it's really raised the bar. The students here were great. I'm very used to going to speak to college students who aren't very engaged and who are a little afraid of asking questions. So my experience has been that I have to sort of really get the ball rolling. I was very impressed with the SUNY Brockport students because they really did ask questions and they were very engaged. It was exciting. You know, I think I wanted them to have a sense that writing is really hard, but it's really worth it. My Rochester culinary experience was pretty astonishing. I was not anticipating. We went to Rocco's last night for dinner. Food was wonderful. We went to James Brown's for breakfast this morning, and I thought, boy, if I lived here, I'd eat here every day.